Hey everyone, and welcome back to FinMatrix Insider. Today we're diving deep into a fascinating trend, the seemingly ever-growing popularity of small joys. You know, those little indulgences like a fancy coffee or that impulse purchase that, on their own, seem insignificant, but add them up and suddenly they're making a dent in your budget. Why are we, as consumers, increasingly drawn to these seemingly inconsequential expenses? We need to unpack the key factors driving this behavior. Is there a deeper psychological and economic explanation at play? Let's explore the forces shaping our spending habits. First, let's talk about the hedonic treadmill. This concept suggests we tend to return to a stable level of happiness, regardless of major life events. That new gadget you craved, the initial thrill wears off. We adapt. This constant adaptation fuels our desire for new acquisitions. This creates a constant need to seek out new acquisitions to maintain that fleeting feeling of happiness, constantly chasing that next dopamine hit. The modern economy is engineered for instant gratification. One-click purchasing and fast shipping make access incredibly convenient and encourages impulse buys. Next, let's look at the power of social influence and emotional spending, major drivers in these small joy purchases. Social media curates idealized versions of reality, showcasing lifestyles filled with exciting experiences, fostering comparison and a desire to keep up. In times of stress and uncertainty, the appeal of small joys is amplified. They become a form of emotional regulation, a way to soothe ourselves. These small treats offer a temporary escape, a moment of comfort, and a perceived sense of control when larger life issues feel overwhelming. Inflation and the rising cost of essential goods also contribute to this phenomenon, subtly changing our price sensitivity. As necessities become more expensive, the relative cost of small joys might seem less significant, leading us to rationalize spending. We might be more willing to spend extra dollars on a luxury coffee if we're already paying more for groceries. It becomes a matter of perceived value. Finally, we are immersed in a treat-yourself culture, a pervasive message that encourages self-indulgence and rewards for effort. This culture can normalize and even encourage these, quote, small joys as a form of self-care and reward, often without considering the long-term financial consequences. The risk is that excessive spending, fueled by this culture, can quickly strain budgets and lead to debt accumulation. It's time to bring this back to your financial well-being and discuss strategies to take control. The key is to be mindful. Understanding the hedonic treadmill, instant gratification, and emotional triggers is the first step towards controlling your overspending. Create a budget and track your expenses. Resist impulse buys by delaying gratification, and align your spending with your long-term financial goals.